So there I was, driving down a seemingly endless stretch of road in the middle of nowhere. You see, curiosity has always been my driving force, a trait nurtured from a young age by my academic parents who encouraged my endless stream of why and how questions. Books about unsolved mysteries and ancient civilizations were my sanctuaries. And this passion for the unknown eventually led me to a career in investigative journalism. My strength, both mental and physical, was not something that just appeared overnight. It was cultivated through years of standing up for what I believed in, both in schoolyards and in professional circles. This resilience was tested time and again, especially when my family faced a series of personal challenges during my teenage years. Those times taught me to be the rock for others and to find light even in the darkest of times. Now, back to that particular evening in the early 90s, a time when the world wasn't yet graced with the convenience of Google Maps. The night had fully settled in, wrapping the world outside in a shroud of darkness, illuminated only by the occasional distant light. As an investigative journalist, I was no stranger to finding my way through complicated situations, but this was different. I was utterly lost on an unfamiliar stretch of road, with nothing but the stars above as my guide. My frustration was mounting with each passing mile, the isolation of the road making the situation feel even more daunting. The inky blackness of the night seemed to swallow the landscape, leaving me to feel like I was navigating through an endless void. I kept peering through my windshield, hoping for any sign of civilization. Just when the weight of the loneliness and confusion seemed unbearable, my eyes caught sight of a gas station up ahead. It was like a beacon in the night, its dim lights flickering in the distance, offering a glimmer of hope in the encroaching, oppressive darkness. Yet, as I drew closer, a sense of foreboding crept over me. The eerie silence of the gas station clashing with my innate resilience. The flickering fluorescent lights doing very little to help with my growing sense of unease. As I stepped out of the car, the crunch of gravel under my feet echoed through the night, making me jump. I shook off the feeling, reminding myself that I was just looking for directions. Approaching the small window of the gas station, I could see an old man behind the counter. He was hunched over, deep lines etched into his weathered face. He turned towards me, revealing a set of piercing, almost glowing eyes. There was something unnerving about him, but I dismissed it as my own fatigue playing tricks on me. "Excuse me," I said, attempting to sound confident. "Can you point me in the right direction? I seem to be lost." The old man's gaze shifted from me to a yellowed map on the wall. Without uttering a word, he pointed a withered finger towards a worn-out road, barely visible on the paper. I thanked him with a forced smile and turned to leave. But something made me hesitate. It was as if the air around me had turned heavy, tinged with an inexplicable presence. As I walked towards my car, I noticed a group of locals gathered near a dilapidated shed on the outskirts of the gas station. Since I wasn't confident in the direction the old man pointed me in, I still felt like I needed directions. Against my better judgment, I decided to ask the locals. As I cautiously approached the shed, my senses heightened. I couldn't help but notice the local residents gathered together in a tight circle. They were whispering in a hushed tone, their demeanor anxious, like there was a hidden fear lingering in the air. It was then that I caught the sound of a low, haunting chant drifting through the stillness. The words seemed to possess an ancient quality, as if they had been passed down through generations, carrying with them a chilling warning that no outsider should ever be allowed to hear. The eerie echoes of the chant reverberated within me, sending shivers down my spine and giving me an unsettling feeling of being an intruder to something sacred and forbidden. It was clear that the locals held a secret. This encounter only deepened my intrigue and desire to unravel the mysterious enigma that seemed to envelop their community. Suddenly, as if sensing my presence, the locals fell silent. Their eyes locked with mine, an unspoken understanding passed between us. I could feel the fear radiating off them in waves, a powerful, unspoken force. Extremely terrified, I instinctively turned to escape, but it was too late. They swiftly closed in on me. Suddenly, their hands were gripping my arms tightly, forcibly hauling me towards the ominous shed. A scream erupted from the depths of my being, uncontrollably escaping my lips as I fought with every ounce of strength I possessed. Desperately scratching and thrashing, desperately hoping to break free from their grasp. However, their grip only tightened. Their faces contorted with a malevolent blend of terror and malice. As their hands clung to me, pulling me towards the unknown darkness of the shed, a surge of adrenaline coursed through my veins. In a split-second decision, I twisted my body, channeling every bit of my fear into strength. My elbow connected with one of the grasps, loosening it just enough. With a burst of newfound energy, I wrenched my arm free and started running. The gravel crunched loudly under my frantic steps, echoing my heartbeat. I didn't dare look back, fearing what I might see. The darkness seemed to stretch forever, but finally my car came into view. With trembling hands, I fumbled for the keys, glancing over my shoulder. Breathing a sigh of relief, the figure stood motionless at the edge of the light, just watching. The car roared to life, and I didn't hesitate. As I sped away, the gas station and its eerie inhabitants became nothing but a speck in my rearview mirror. After flagging down a police officer and recounting my tale, the skepticism in his eyes was unmistakable. It seemed like he either didn't believe me or was ominously aware of the gas station's secrets. The indifferent shrug he gave and his casual demeanor sent a shiver through me. As I drove away, the weight of what had happened began to sink in. That night changed me in ways I couldn't have imagined. I became more cautious, more aware of the unknown dangers lurking in unsuspecting places. The world seemed a bit darker, a bit more mysterious, but it also taught me about the strength I didn't know I had. In the face of fear and the unknown, I had found a way to survive and to fight back. It was a terrifying ordeal, but in the end, it was a profound reminder of the resilience and courage that lies within us all, often hidden until the moment we need it most. That gas station, the locals, and their haunting chant, they remained an unsolved mystery, a chilling reminder of the hidden depths and secrets this world holds. But they also became a part of my story, a testament to my survival and the indomitable spirit of the human will.